All right, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to the Bottom Dollar Show. This is the show where we talk about the bottom line. We talk about government. We talk about mankind, goodwill toward Earth, and all that good jazz. So, in the hot seat with us today is none other than the greatest president of the United States of America, George W. Washington. Yes. Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Ed. Thank you very much. Wow. Mr. President, I'm sure you know that our audience may have a lot of questions to ask you, and I'm sure that, you're willing to answer a lot of questions. So let me ask you this. How does it feel to be on a dollar bill? Well, I gotta say, Ed, I am very conflicted with this. On the one hand, I'm the first president, so naturally I'd be on a $1 bill. But on the other hand, as you know, and that's no big secret, I am also in a quarter. That's a 25-cent quarter. Now, has there been presidents been on higher money pieces? Why, of course. John F. Kennedy, for example, was on the 50-cent piece. Am I jealous of him? No. Who uses a 50-cent piece anymore? I mean, when you're going through your change jar, how many 50-cent pieces do you even know of? And the other thing is, no one cares for nickels, dimes, pennies. They're all garbage. When you're sitting there on the couch in your boxers and your wife beater smoking a road cigarette that you rolled yourself with the macaroni and cheese in one hand and the quarter roller in the other, who cares? You use quarters, stacks of quarters, right? Like everyone knows that 4 quarters equals $1. So 4 of me, basically, it's going to take 4 of me to equal 1 of me. So I am so happy about that. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You are just everywhere. You're in being left on tables at restaurants for tips. Well, cheap restaurants anyway. You are in girls' G-strings all over the world, up their butt cracks. You rain from the sky more than no. I do not rain from the sky. I lay on the ground. Benjamin Franklin, that no good for nothing hack, who's not even a president, mind you, is on a $100 bill. Well, fuck him anyway. Language, please, George. Oh, I do apologize, but yeah, since I'm no longer president, I really don't watch my language anymore. In fact, I don't even watch my weight. I don't watch what I eat. I eat whatever, I'm fat. I don't care. I mean, it's not like there wasn't any fat presidents anyway. Technically, I'm not really even president of the United States. What do you mean that you're not president of the United States? Well, I mean, think about it. I liberated every single one of you guys from England. So really, at the time, I was George Washington of England. I mean, I was like General George Washington of England. But I was fighting for the United States. And once the United States became the United States, then I said, you know what? I'm going to be president of the United States. So my whole campaign was simple. I told everybody that I told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That was my whole campaign slogan. Is George Washington is so honest that when he chopped down the cherry tree, his father came to him and said, George, did you chop down this cherry tree? And at first I was trying to hide the axe behind my back, but then I realized, hey, wait a minute. You know what? If I tell the truth, maybe I won't get as in much trouble as I would if I told a lie. So I looked my father straight in the eyes and said, I cannot tell a lie. I did not chop down this cherry tree. And you know what? My father took his belt off and beat the hell out of me on the butt, on bare butt. Like he pulled down my pants and he said, this is going to hurt me worse than it's going to hurt you. And you know what? It didn't. It hurt me a hell of a lot worse than it hurt him. I'm serious. It really hurt. Well, now wait a minute. After you came out of not telling a lie, why did your father still proceed to beat you? I don't know. I think it is because I did what I did is why my father beat me so badly. I do not believe it was because I did what I did. Telling the truth was not going to get me out of trouble. No. My ass still had to be beat. But I think that he would have beat my ass even more so if I had lied about the whole situation. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yes, I absolutely see what you're saying. But George, it is now time for us to go to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back right after these commercial breaks. Do not go away, folks. Do not go away. We'll be right back. And I am so serious. We'll be right back. So, George, let me ask you this. Oh, yeah. Hello. Are you tired of food that lets you down inside? It doesn't 100% fill you up? That's because you're not seasoning your food properly. The next time your food tastes like hot garbage, use... What is this again? Oh, yes. Use Streamwood saffron. Use saffron. Not only does this spice up your risotto, but it makes everything spicy. Risotto, spaghetti, confetti, magetti. I made those last 3 words up. But there is foods that get spiced up with saffron. Saffron, it's what's for dinner. Are you tired of tomatoes that just don't make the cut? Tomatoes that are just green? Unless you like eating green fried tomatoes, then maybe the answer to that is yes. You should try these kind of tomatoes. Garden fresh tomatoes. They're not only delicious, but they are truly garden fresh. They're grown right here in the good old US of A. Garden fresh tomatoes. It's what's for dinner. Welcome back to the Bottom Dollar, where we talk about the bottom line. My guest, as you saw a while ago, is the first president of the United States, George Washington. George Washington, welcome back. Now, earlier on, you were talking about the honesty and saying how honesty is the best policy. Do you see a whole lot of honesty in the White House today? Well, of course not. I mean, come on. Are you serious? Look at the back of me for an example. Does this look like the monarch of an honest dollar to you? I mean, a Nutkovsky, whatever that word is. You can't even pronounce that word, man. And there's the all-seeing eye. Now, this is definitely the symbol of the alumni. The alumni, the Freemasons or whatever the hell. And look at these words down here at the bottom. Novosis Ordo Scrotum? I mean, come on. Come on, man. This is not... Even our United States dollars aren't honest. Back of our dollar bills aren't honest. How the hell do you expect the politicians who run this shit to be honest? Now, President George... I warned you. I'm sorry, Eddie. But the fact is, Washington, which was named after me, by the way, is corrupt. There's all kinds of bullshit and shenanigans going on in the House and Senate. And come on, man. Look who we got running for president these days. If I was president, everything would be done. Like, there would be no coronavirus. There would be no, racist assholes walking around the planet. None of that. If I was president, shit. Are you kidding me, dude? I would rule. I would play this stinking city like a harp from hell. Well, that's pretty much the opposite of what every single American wants to hear. Now, here's the deal. We want to have you back on the show sometime because you have been an excellent guest. Well, I'm glad to be here. But we're coming towards the end of the show where we have to go. But I just wanted to say to everyone out there watching, God bless America and God bless yourself. Good night, everyone. Play me to the desk. He-Man. He-Man, are you there? He-Man. Hello, He-Man. Ugh. Ow. Ugh. Sorry about that. I'll play you to the desk. Wait, you're at the desk. Oh, I meant play me out of the desk. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. My guest, George Washington. And we'll see you on the next Bottom Dollar Show. Good night, everybody. Remember to spade and neuter all your plants.